I'd like to call this meeting of the Princeton City Council to order. Clerk, call the roll.
Mayor Mabry?
Here.
Councilmember Newman?
Here.
Gomez? Here. McCall?
Here.
And Selesky?
Here. Would you please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now we're going to go ahead and go to public comment period. Public comment period is at the beginning and as well as at the end of the meeting. We'd like to ask you to limit your time if possible to 3 minutes or less. Again, you can speak now. If you'd like to the podium, just say your name. Otherwise, you can speak at the end of the meeting as well. And there's always a chance for you to talk to your council members individually after the meeting. Any public comment period for anybody? Okay, go ahead, Kenny, please. Your microphone's on, and just state your name, please.
Okay. Ken Parrish. I'm just going to read from the request that I gave to all of the council members. I'm just going to be succinct. I request the Princeton City Council do the honorable, appropriate, and intentional act of instructing the city to bill Todd Volker for his mini 16 square feet signs at $20 per sign, as informed by the city, required in the fee schedule, and not exempt in the city ordinance. Thank you.
Thank you, Ken. And we all did receive your letters, and we've had a chance to read those letters. Okay, anybody else with public comment? Seeing none, we'll go ahead, if you could, please, and go to the minutes of our regular meeting.
I move that we approve the minutes from our regular council meeting on August 4th, 2025.
Second. Motion is second. Any questions or comments from council concerning those minutes? Seeing none, clerk, call the roll.
Councilmember Newman?
Aye.
Gomez?
Aye.
McCall?
Aye.
Selesky?
Aye.
And Mayor Mabry?
Aye. Now we'll go to the approval of the invoices, please.
In the Department of Accounts and Finances, we have $97,157.61. The Department of Streets and Public Improvements, $110,544.88. The Department of Public Safety, $229,480.39. The Department of Public Property and Utilities, $1,037,063.72, with a grand total of $1,474,246.60. Mayor, all council members present have confirmed the reviews of all invoices, and they're now submitted for disposition.
I move that we approve the invoices as presented.
Second. We have a motion and second concerning those invoices. Are there any questions or comments from the council? Seeing none, clerk, call the roll.
Councilmember Newman?
Aye.
Gomez?
Aye.
McCall?
Aye.
Selesky?
Aye.
And Mayor Mabry?
Aye. Now on to the resolution, please.
Next on the agenda is Resolution R-25-025, authorizing the city manager to execute an installment purchase agreement for the sale of city property.
I move that we approve resolution R-25-025.
Second. Motion and second. Is there any questions from the council concerning this resolution? This is that lot on Washington Street. Seeing none, clerk, call the roll.
Councilmember Newman?
Aye.
Gomez?
Aye.
McCall?
Aye.
Selesky?
Aye.
And Mayor Mabry?
Aye. Thank you very much. We appreciate that, Janet.
Oh, you're welcome.
Now on to our city manager, Teresa Wittenauer, for your city manager report.
Just a couple quick things. We have the pension reports for June 2025 for the firefighters, and then the July 2025 for the police. In the back of your packet as well is the upcoming holiday garbage schedule for pickup. This will be due to the Labor Day holiday. Garbage collection will be adjusted as follows. Monday, September 1st, garbage routes will be collected on Tuesday, September 2nd. Again, always have your items out by 5 a.m. on these collection days, and this is not a recycling week, so keep that in mind. One other thing I do want to point out, we've been having some really good meetings internally on the fire station, the expansion part of this discussion that we had recently. We do have an RFP ready to go. I've made a couple edits today that I want to get approved we have a small committee working on it internally. and it should be ready to release on Monday, the 25th. We are looking at an award date, which just means we would have somebody selected as a design builder on December 1st, roughly. That way we can kind of get things ready to go over the winter, and we can get things ready to go for actual groundbreaking spring to be next fiscal year. So we are looking at doing 2 phases. It would be the fire department expansion, substation. Substation doesn't necessarily, as part of this, have to happen. It just means that the bidding can all occur in one, so we don't have to go through this whole process again. It does save a ton of time if we do that. We will be, let me get to the notes here. Proposals, okay, it'll be issued on the 25th, and proposals will be due back October 10th. So we'll have a little over a month to get their proposals in for this project. And we will post this on our website. We'll make an announcement on Facebook as well, and also get it into the papers. And we've got another option of posting the contract listing online that gets it out to all the different contractors. So, any questions?
That's
We're
excellent.
working hard on this one, so we've tweaked it a few times, but I think we're there. So,
Excellent.
yeah.
Very good, thank you. Teresa, anything else?
No.
Very good, thank you. Under the mayor's report, I know we have at present our chamber director, Jenica Cole, and we also have our tourism director, Victoria Yepsen. Anything to comment on or report? And otherwise, we'll move on. I'm not trying to put you under the gun here. Is there anything? Either one of you? Okay. I apologize. I wasn't able to be at the last concert, but I got there early enough to do a little watering of the flowers, but I heard it was a tremendous turnout.
It was wonderful, yeah.
And I heard the tweaking went well on how you kind of adjusted some things to make sure our residents were overall pleased with that too. So
Yeah.
good. A win-win?
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
That's a
Good.
yo-yo.
You're very good. Yes. Okay. Thank you very much, tourism director and chamber director. On the mayor's report, we're going to do something. What's going to happen tonight is when we get all done with wrapped up with our business, we're going to close the meeting down, and this is on a casual basis. The council's been invited to come out to the tech park and view a building. There's a manufacturing building out there that's for sale. I pronounce it Little Vibras. They relocated some of their facilities and consolidated down to Kentucky. So in January, they quietly closed down the Princeton operation. That building is for sale through Janko Realty, and Janko Realty is going to give us a tour of the building. I thought it would be appropriate for the council members to have a chance to see that building that's available. That's probably one of the nicer manufacturing buildings in Princeton sitting empty. So after the meeting, we won't have anything formal out there at Il Vibras, but the gentleman that's the listing agent will be out there with the lights on. He'd like to have you see that building. So if it works for you council members, I'd like to have you go out there and take a peek at that.
Which building is that, Ray? I mean, where's it at?
Right next to the law enforcement center the county has.
Oh, okay. All right, I get it.
Yeah, and it'll be right next to the 280-foot tower that may be coming out there at the sheriff's department.
Oh,
Yeah, okay. Maybe let's focus on that one. And we will not be talking business. I heard that, John. No, it's like we're going to a ribbon cutting or we're going to something after hours. We're not here to discuss business. So, we understand that. Okay. With that said, I think that I can hear these attorneys.
Yeah, that's okay.
I'm sorry, yeah. I didn't know if it was my conscience or what it was. No, it was John. Okay, very good. And that wraps up the mayor's report. We appreciate, it's been a great summer, and I would say the street department's done a tremendous job with a lot of the sidewalk projects. The Marion Street looks great if you haven't driven down there. The 5-foot wide dedicated sidewalk that goes over to Zering Park, it looks really good. I think the city hall got that started a couple years ago, the idea of making that happen, and you got to get permission basically to get through people's front yards, and then at that point, then you got to jump across South Euclid, and then the Park District was real excited about the cooperation and working together. So you'll have a nice new 5-foot wide sidewalk. The concrete work looks excellent down there. So the street department needs to be commended. They've done all that in-house, and they've been very busy. So we appreciate the street department.
East Thompson Street as well, getting that squared away was a big plus, big thing, especially for you.
Yeah, thank you. I did catch a little flack from neighbors over that. I explained the mayor doesn't have a lot of pull, but I do appreciate that. We We do have a paved surface again, kind of nice. Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, appreciate that. So, all the 1/4% sales tax referendum that went into place under, I believe it was Mayor Quirm came up with that idea, and that's been very successful. I think we're probably on year number 5, maybe. Is it a 10-year project? Okay. So obviously we're spoiled now, and we need to go back in 5 more years and ask for that to be extended, and maybe ask for another quarter percent to get that up to where we need to be. But anyway, it's looking good. So with that all said, we're going to go down to old business. Is there any old business before the council? Is there any new business before the council? Oh, Hector, anything there?
No, I mean, if they was going to say something about the $12.
Well, sure, absolutely. Come on, or I was moving too quick.
No, you're fine.
And you can just go over to the microphone there and
Sure.
please.
Hi, my name is Peggy Gomez. I did help out with the Quotes of Valor, making sure everybody all comes out. It is Fair Week. They will be there Wednesday, August 20th. Exhibit Hall number 2. It will start at 7 p.m., but get there early so you guys could see all the beautiful quotes this year that are hanging, and meet the people who actually are going to get the quotes. Come out and meet the veterans and just have a good time before the fair really starts. Thank you.
Thank you, Peggy. We appreciate that program.
Yes.
Okay, we've gone to old business. Any new business? Any additional public comment? Okay, Kent, please.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know. Come on.
You're good.
I was about to close, but
You're good.
you got to go first.
Okay. I know that the mayor and Commissioner Seletsky know that a letter was sent to a property owner who happens to be my neighbor, 512 South Church. And it's regarding, I don't know if anybody else is aware of it, but it's regarding what I would define as an abandoned property. And the property is impacting my property next to me with overgrowth. And I have other concerns about it that I'll skip here detailing. But the property owner, the letter was written July 10th. I believe it was received July 11th, so it's been received for 39 days. And in the letter it says you have until July 26th to correct the conditions on that property. So that's been 24 days ago. And I perceive that nothing has been done. I've talked to especially the mayor about this and Commissioner Seletsky, and I request that the city do the appropriate things, whatever that would be, according to the state statute 511-31-1, to assume that property and consider it an abandoned property. And we've talked about the cleanup possibility that the city would clean it up. But to my knowledge, it hasn't been. The owner hasn't lived in it for over 2 years. So I would consider it an abandoned property, and I'm very concerned about my own home. And I've also talked to Therese about this too. And so this is my request of the city to begin the proceedings that are necessary and that are allowed by law to correct this situation, and even to the point of the city taking over the property. Thank you.
Thank you, Kent.
Yep.
Any additional public comment? Okay, I think we're ready, Terry.
All right, I move that we adjourn our regular council meeting this evening, reconvene for our next council meeting on Tuesday, September 2nd, 2025, 6 o'clock at City Hall.
Second. Motion second. Clerk call the roll.
Councilmember Newman.
Aye.
Gomez.
Aye.
McCall.
Aye.
Seletsky. And Mayor Hagan.
Aye. Thank you. This meeting's adjourned, and if you'd like to attend with the council members out there to see that building, we encourage you to come. You're invited to.